Hello again and welcome to my attempt today at Maxi Nerdle. Now if you've seen the channel before, you know that I've been doing mini Nerdles and micro Nerdles and standard Nerdles. Well today, because Nerdle has been going exactly a year, they've introduced a new harder challenge called Maxi Nerdle, which for the first time includes brackets and cubes and squares and has the potential to be a lot harder, so let's see how we get on. Now I'm going to start with, I thought about this, I'm going to start with 157 plus 86 equals, 89 equals 246, because that uses as many different digits as I could think of. Well, it doesn't duplicate anything, in fact. So, we've got a little bit of information, probably as much information as we could have got from one guess, because we tried as many different things as we could. So we've got to use the 2, the 4, the 8, the 9, and the plus, and obviously we were going to have to use the equals, but sadly none of them is in the right place. So I'm not sure what the best tactics are next. I guess I want to try times or divide or minus. I want to try some more symbols, but I've also got to try and use the 2, 4, 8 and 9 and the plus, and I've got to make sure that the equals is in a different place. So, I mean, let's just try putting things in and seeing what happens. Let's try 8 times 3, because we haven't used the 3 yet. Minus 24, because we haven't used that yet. So that gets us down to 0. Now we still need to use the plus, the 9 and the equals, so let's try plus 9 equals 9. Oh, and we've got a lot of things, but still nothing is in the right place apart from the equals 9. Okay, so that helps. I don't think we can possibly use another symbol. So we're going to look for another digit. It's going to be one of these duplicated, or possibly the 0. We don't have room for brackets, so that's a minor help, I suppose. But we need to move these things into a different order. How is this going to work if we have one extra digit? I suppose we could get quite high. We could do... Oh, but it can't be... See, the thing is, it can't be something times something right at the start, because the times isn't here. So, for example, it could be 20 times 4, that would be 80. I don't know where I'm going with this. Plus 9? No, we need to use minus. But the trouble is, this gets us so high, we can only use a plus and then a minus to get down to a 1-digit number, so that's not going to work, is it? So, we can't get too high if we use a 2-digit number. We could have, let's say, 9 times 8 there. Then we could do minus something, we could do something plus that. That would be 72, so we'd need to have something quite large to add to that. If it was 4 times 8, well actually the 8 can't be there, can it? So let's put it that way instead. So that's 32. Maybe 9 plus that is 41 minus 32. So the trouble with this is that we already know that we can't use the 3. I'm thinking that maybe this is a sensible thing to guess, because apart from the fact that we can't use the 3, it's actually quite consistent and it will give me a lot of information. How about... Oh, I was going to try and use some different digits, but then if I tried 7 times 6, then I'd have to subtract 42, so that would work, but we can't use we wouldn't be using the 8, and we can't use the 7 and the 6. I'm going to try this. I know it's not correct, but it will give me some information, hopefully. Oh, it's given me nothing. Everything is still in the wrong place. Oh no. So maybe that's a minus. No, in fact, I think it now has to be a 2-digit number at the start. Minus or plus. Minus something plus something times something. Oh, okay. So because it's going to do BODMAS, so it's going to be minus 2 1-digit numbers together. Oh, but the plus can't be there. Okay, so let's put the plus and minus the other way around then. Oh no, let's put the minus there and the times there. That might be better, because we want the subtracting bit to be the biggest bit, because if we're starting with a 2-digit number and we want to end with a 1-digit number, then what we're subtracting needs to be quite large. So the question is, what is multiplied together? It doesn't have a 9 in it, because the 9 can't be here or here. Could be 8 times something. The thing is, even if it's... I really don't know. Let us say it is 8 times 4. So then we need to get up to 41, which I don't think we can do with the digits that we've got left. So if it's 2 times 4, then we just need 17. That's not going to work. Can't be 4 times 4. It could be 8 times 8, I suppose. Then we would need to have 73, and we can't do that either. I'm not sure this is going to work. I think I'm going to fail because I've got no idea what to do. Oh. I don't think I'm on hard mode, am I? There isn't a hard mode. Okay. I don't want commutative answers. I'm going to make it as hard as possible for myself. Right, so I think I want to try and rule out everything else. Oh, I really don't know. 4 minus 9. And how about 4 minus 2 squared? That's 0. Times 8 plus 9. That would work. We can't have the plus 9 here, so I just need to move around the order. And actually that wouldn't work because it would do the 2 squared times 6 before it does the 4 minus that. Oh, that's annoying. I just don't know. If it's 2 squared times 4, that's 16. And we still need to use the 8 and the 9, which we can't do. Oh, we can't do and get down to 9. I don't think doing this on camera was a good idea. Oh, I hope you're enjoying seeing me struggle, and I hope you did better than I'm doing. So I want to, maybe we should do 2 cubed. That's 64, isn't it? I still I don't know how that helps. No, we definitely can't get up as high as that. 4 squared is 16. Minus 2 times 8, so that's 0, plus 9. So that works mathematically. We just need to make it plus 9 minus 2 times 8. I think that works. Oh my gosh! I'm really glad that it did actually use one of the new symbols. So it used the squaring function, which hasn't been available before in any of the other Nerdle variants. That was a real struggle. I'm so happy I got that in 4. That just came out of nowhere. I thought the 4 squared cancels out the 2 times 8. So that gives me 0, and then I just need to add plus 9. So it's the same as what I was doing here. I was adding 32 and then subtracting 32. So I thought I'll try the same, just in a different order, but with obviously 16 instead of 32. And that worked. I don't know if there were any other options at that stage. That felt difficult enough to find something that worked. I'm very happy with that. Let me know what you think about Maxi Nerdle. I don't think I'm going to be doing it regularly. It's just too hard, even for me. But I'm glad I didn't fail. So if I end now, I have a 100% success record. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.